me set this up. Hi. Normally at this time you'd see the crime log with Inspector O'Reilly, but the inspector's not available. You see, I think he's down on Earth, which makes it tough because we're up here in space. My name is Chip. I'm an operative for an ultra-secret international agency whose task it is to monitor the ongoing activity of extraterrestrials on planet Earth. Some months ago, we were first made aware of a show by the name of Cowboy Pat. Seemingly innocuous children's show. I think I have a bit of it here. Yeah. Well, there'd been some very, very strange doings on the Cowboy Pat show, which led us to believe that aliens were directly involved. We had a pretty good idea who the alien agent was. I mean, his disguise was ridiculous. I can't believe anybody bought this. His lips don't even move. We suspected some kind of hypnotic mind control. We also suspected that Smiling Tom had been on the show long enough that he would become a little humanized over time. We were hoping maybe we could turn him into a double agent. Unfortunately, at this point, his superiors made a rather grave error. They decided to take Cowboy Pat right off the show, right in the middle of a joke. Let's see if I can find that joke for you here. Yeah, what's the difference between a saddle and a can of paint? I mean, this is something we at the agency have been studying in great depth for some time now. These are some of the answers we've come up with, but I don't know, I'm not too happy. No, I don't think so. Well, maybe. No, we're just going to have to find Cowboy Pat, that's all. Luckily, the aliens made another mistake. They instructed Smiling Tom to replace Cowboy Pat with show's technician, which gave me an opportunity to insinuate myself into a position of some technical control. That turned out to be a good thing, because at that point, the aliens really turned up the heat. They tried to plant a monitoring device. Interesting thing, actually. It malfunctioned, though, and caused all kinds of havoc. Had a hell of a time getting control of that signal again, I'll tell you. And then they sent a humanoid down. Well, at least we think Max Rose was a plant. He was spreading alien disinformation, that's for sure. But the inspector at this point did something that we at the agency have never been able to do. He made actual contact with an extraterrestrial. Incredible dumb luck. Well, this caused Smiling Tom to just lose it. He just took his disguise off, declared himself fully on the side of humanity, and a traitor to his race. Way to go, Tom. We're proud of you. Luckily, I'd been studying that monitoring device, because when they tried to take Smiling Tom, I was able to jam their signal. This caused a massive energy buildup, which eventually caused a rift in the fabric of space itself, which tore the building that we're sitting in right off its foundations and hurled us into space. Man, that's not something to do every day. Luckily, it was a Saturday morning. I think we were the only ones in the building. Now, how can we be surviving in space? I have a few theories. Let me share them with you. It seems that the galaxy is permeated by a kind of an energy unlike anything we know on Earth. It allows instantaneous communication between any points in the galaxy. When we were hurled off the planet, an energy bubble formed around us, making us part of this network. It supplies us with power and also with our biological necessities as well. It's rather bizarre. It causes some other side effects as well. We're able to move in this energy field and able to pick up all of the channels that are being broadcast by all of these aliens through all of these worlds throughout the galaxy. It's phenomenal. As for Slim and Tom and Phyllis, well, they rebuilt the studio, and Tom started waxing nostalgic about his life in space. Slim decided to take the saw to the studio wall so that he could get himself a window, and, well, here they are. Let's go see what they're up to right now.
Hey, space traveling, boy, this takes me back. Reminds me of a time that I borrowed my dad's plasma blaster. I was underage, too, I'll tell you. And I hit the atmosphere of Planet Bob at about Mach 15. I burned all of the decals off and half of the paint job.
Oh, yeah?
Boy, did I get into trouble for that one. Whew! Hey, look at that. There goes Poo-Poo.
Poo-Poo?
Yeah, Planet Poo-Poo.
What kind of name is that for a planet?
Oh, yeah, well, it used to be called Xandar, but they changed it. Those guys will do anything for a laugh, let me tell you. Well, don't encourage them. Come on.
Hey, Phyllis. Poo-Poo.
What are you saying, young man?
Planet Poo-Poo, we just passed it.
Nonsense. There's no such thing as a planet called Poo-Poo. I think what you mean is Pluto, and we can't possibly be anywhere near Pluto as we're on Earth.
No, Phyllis, we're in outer space.
Outer space. Don't be ridiculous. There must be some kind of logical explanation for everything that's been happening here.
Like what?
I said there must be some sort of logical explanation. I didn't say that I knew what it was. If we were in space, everyone would have one eye, things would smell like cheese, and you couldn't go anywhere without there being a meteor shower.
Whoa. Hey, what's this?
Oh, sure feels like a meteor shower.
Oh, yeah, it's like surfing.
Chip, it appears our lives are in danger. Chip, could you do something about this, please?
Oh, that was wild.
Yeah, if you like that, you're gonna love the time warps up here, let me tell you.
What was that, after all?
It's a meteor shower.
No, I mean, really.
It was a meteor shower, Phyllis, so you can
A
bet on it.
meteor shower. Now, I would expect this sort of tomfoolery from the likes of you two. But there is one person here that is serious. Serious like I like serious to be. Chip, could you tell me just what was going on right there?
Yeah, that was a meteor shower, Phyllis.
Hogwash!
Phyllis, it was a meteor shower, all right?
That is absolutely impossible that were a meteor shower. If that were a meteor shower, then we would need to be huddling through outer space. And if you could see outside, you would see quite plainly green lawns and trees and hedges and that sort of thing, and not stars whipping by at hyperspeed. Oh my goodness, stars whipping by at hyperspeed. We must be huddling through outer space. You were absolutely correct. Oh my goodness, we are huddling through outer space at thousands of miles per hour.
A million.
Millions?
Yeah, maybe billions.
Billions! Oh no, we're trapped like rats on a sinking ship. Whatever shall we do?
Why don't we just have ourselves a good time?
Yeah, really. Hey, are there any arcades or anything up
time.
here?
Yeah, lots
A
of fun
good time is right out of the question. This situation calls for panic and worry and fear. Chip, get us back to Earth immediately. Oh, please. Oh, Chip, it's the only option available to us now. Chip.
Actually, there's plenty of options available there, Phyllis. By tuning ourselves in the net, we can move ourselves at superluminal velocities anywhere in the galaxy. I've put a little travelogue together of some of the more interesting spots around here we might check out. Take a look at this.
And we can hang around our own system, Mercury, Venus, Mars, the gas giants. It's actually fairly dull around here. There are a few life forms, but they have no imagination, terrible language skills, only the most primitive television. Now, you really have to leave the system, but you don't have to go too far in cosmic terms to find intelligent life, like the fire monkeys of Betelgeuse, the crazy cometoids of Procyon, the energizers of Pollux, the hive mind algae of Deneb, or the living rings in Rigel. There are plenty of Earth-like worlds, too, and highly evolved humanoids, like the Gigglies of Giddy Prime, or the ringworlders of Spindiddy. The Vidiots of Cabelon live underground in massive TV theaters. They're so hooked on Earth television that they've based an entire religion on the following promotional messages. So you can imagine what that's like. Frankly, if I had a choice, I'd go hang out with one of the living fractal planets in the system of Zinx, or soar through the telepathic crystal mountains of Kubrick II. Well, that's about it, fellas.
Well, that was hardly very useful, was it?
Well, we don't really have to go anywhere. Now that we're tied into the net, we could just keep on doing our own show, business as usual.
As usual. As usual. But there's nothing usual about hurtling through space at 1,000,000 miles an hour, perhaps billions of miles an hour. No, we must get back to Earth immediately.
Wait a minute here, Chip. You mean if we did our show, people would watch it?
Well, they could. We're on the net, so we're available right across the galaxy, but then so is everybody else.
What about other galaxies?
We'd be available on cable.
Oh, cool.
This is utterly, utterly ridiculous. We are in outer space. There is no other option but to get back down to Earth immediately. No further questions. Point final.
What do you think, Tom?
Well, she's got a point. The Earth's not so bad once you get used to all the people. Yeah, let's go back.
Yeah, well, there you go, Chip. I guess we're heading home.
All right, but I think you should check out this program I just picked up off a nearby planet.
Yes, I agree. I couldn't agree more. I honestly could not possibly agree more with your last statement. My level of agreement with your last statement is so high, in fact, I may never be able to agree with anything else ever again. Do you see my point?
I do, and I agree with it.
Good. Now, the reason I asked you onto this program was that there's some interesting things about the Cowboy Who television program. What interesting things have you got to say?
I'm glad you asked. The first interesting thing I would like to say is something about the interesting appearance of a small wooden horse in the first episode of Cowboy Who.
I don't see a horse.
Well, you don't see him yet because he hasn't made his appearance yet. There he is. There's a wooden horse.
Ah, yes, there it is.
Yes.
Is that a goose or canister I see sitting there?
I believe it is.
What would I ever use that for? I never noticed that before.
Cowboy Slim would sit on it.
Yes, that's very interesting.
Yes.
Music appeared to be a rather large part of the show, didn't it?
Oh, absolutely huge part. Hillbilly Billy was greatly responsible for the musical portion.
What exactly is a hillbilly Billy?
Ah, glad you asked. Experts tend to agree that the hillbilly is likely the bearded earthling, and no one is quite sure what a billy is.
What is that electronic board that he appears to be playing music with?
No, that is called a piano. Yes. Dance was also very, very important in this program.
The musician is one of Earth's chief religious leaders, I believe.
Yes, you're correct. It's funny you should mention religion. Well, actually, not so much funny as tragic. You remember that horrible escapade with the Bobby Bumps followers who wasted away the lives of many, many pussycats while throwing them out of their aircraft. Yes, their leader was just horribly punished and mutilated, if I recall correctly. Yes, just awful.
Yes, he wasn't alone.
No, he wasn't, now that you mention it. I believe they were all exiled to another of Earth's children's television programs, Sunshine something. I can't remember what it was called. No, it was nothing if not educational.
Yes, I believe so.
Well, no, they take these animals we're looking at now, for instance, these tambourines. We believe these were called elephants, believe it or not.
That is very interesting.
Yes. That's the thing about Cowboy. We always bring up those interesting and pertinent, timeless questions. Questions like,
I don't know.
The difference between a saddle and a can of paint.
What is the difference between a saddle and a can of paint?
Nobody knows. You see, that's what keeps this show so interesting.
Yes. And then there are those precious moments, those treasured golden moments of Cowboy Who.
Yes.
Yes. Look at that. That needs no explanation now, does it?
None whatsoever. Speaks volumes. Yes.
Well, that brings us to the end of another episode of Cowboy Who. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
And please, you and everyone else join me again next week when we'll continue talking about the interesting things of the Cowboy Who television program. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You're watching Space
Zagamunchi, Planet of the Uglies presents Earth Ads! Advertising!
It'll make you spook.
Levels and units of the Gakanakanist Earth Ads, ever to darken a blister tickler. Decorate your Gafflebot with the zip wonder of those Kiana Earth Ads! Order today! Available in 800 different formats. Phase disturbers available for night-side viewing. Don't leave your gravity well without downloading this moving collection of Earth Ads! Gak! Bang! You'll be on a page your phenomenons! As the Grand Spiky Parmesan says, if it ain't an ad from Earth, then it's not an ad from Earth. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No! Here's the number. Have your access pod ready. If you act in time, you'll receive the following full-length, uncut masterpieces free of charge. Check these out.
All right, there we go. It's Jinx, 42 points.
Ew, 42 points.
Yeah, he's on a double word score.
I know exactly where it is. Double. That gives you 396 points.
All right.
Now, watch this, baby. Oil, 3 points. I'm catching up now. I have 29 points.
3 points?
Yes.
But 3 points, that's like nothing.
Yes, I know what it is. It's 3 points.
Don't you have anything else?
I have nothing else.
Well, here, let me take a look.
Keep away.
Ouch.
How many E's are there in this game?
12.
Here are 7 of them.
Oh, bad break.
I know it's a bad break. Now just play a word. Come on.
Jeez. Wow.
Wow.
Well, what?
It's you, isn't it?
Yeah?
Oh, I knew it. Look at you. You're you.
Yes, I am.
I am here with you. Me and you. I am unable to believe it.
So, you know who I am?
I laugh at what you say, Cowboy Slim. Yes, I know who you are. Everyone in the galaxy knows who you are. Oh, and may I say, you look simply spirographical in person.
Will you be quiet, you little man? I'm trying to count.
It's you.
Yes, of course it's me.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm nobody.
No, I mean, like, what's your name?
Mitt Fleabit from the planet Nitwit.
Mitt Fleabit. So Mitt, wait, what was that thing you just did here with the lights and everything?
Oh, the Kookvixie. Yes, Kookvixie.
Kookvixie?
Yes, it's how we travel, called Kookvixie.
How do you spell that?
Qukvixy.
All right, Kookvixie.
What are you doing?
A triple word score? I use up all my letters?
You can't play that word. Surely it's a foreign word.
Not around here.
Okay, it's 149 points.
Ooh, 149 points.
Good play, Slim.
There we go. Hey, Phyllis, you can play eel.
Eel? Eel? I could play eel? Do you know what kind of a word eel is? I'll tell you what kind of a word eel is. Eel is a 3-point word, and at this stage of the game, I'm looking for a little more than 3 points.
You could play Lee.
Be quiet.
Sorry.
So, anyway, Mitt, what is it that brings you here?
Well, it's a little bit embarrassing. If it would not take too great trouble, I would like to request that you to leave a graphite trail as you pass a primitive marking device over a sheet of pressed wood pulp.
What?
I think you call it an autograph on Earth.
Oh, you want my autograph?
Yes.
Oh, wow. See, no one ever asked for my autograph before.
And what of Smiling Tom? I would request his imprint as well.
Oh, yeah, well, he's around here somewhere. There's Smiling Tom. He's here somewhere. Hey, there's Phyllis. You want her autograph?
Oh, no, I could not. I could not ask her.
Why not?
Oh, she is most beautiful.
She is?
Yes, look at her.
What?
Oh, you are nothing short of a complete goddess of beauty.
I am?
Oh, you are the reason people watch your show. I mean, you're absolutely, stunningly, impossibly gorgeous. You are the best-looking woman we have ever seen on our planet.
No kidding?
Oh, you and Smiling Tom. Oh, you are so fortunate to be so close to her. And you, to be her boyfriend. Oh, what I would do.
Boyfriend?
Oh, Cowboy Slim is most certainly not my boyfriend.
No?
No, because I am so widely regarded as, how do you put it?
Gorgeous?
Yes, gorgeous. I have to set extremely high standards, standards which Cowboy Slim will never, ever live up to.
Oh, how awful for you.
Oh, gee, hey, it could be worse.
Hey, tell me about this idea of your people watching our show to see me.
Well, it is true, yes.
Well, surely it can't be just because I'm gorgeous.
No. You are also hilarious.
Hilarious?
Yes. Oh, with all certainty. The science portions of your show, your comments on that Professor Dave, oh, they are so funny. Who could ever believe them?
Yes. Well.
When are you going back to Earth?
Well, actually, we were just about to...
No, we are not. What I said was that we have to stay out here in outer space and keep broadcasting our show because we couldn't possibly let our thousands of fans down.
Trillions?
Trillions?
Oh, yes. 87 trillion for the Jingle Belly Jumpin' Stuff show alone.
87 trillion?
What I was saying is that we couldn't possibly let our fans down. We must continue broadcasting because they all think I'm beautiful. All 87 trillion of them.
87 trillion.
It's true.
Well, like, I wouldn't mind too much as long as you don't mind...
Oh, no, I don't mind at all. Taking on a larger part of the show, you mean, of course. I don't mind being a star.
No, we better talk to Smiling Tom about
Oh,
this.
he'll be thrilled.
This is tumultuous! You are going to do your show from right here in outer space?
Yeah.
Oh, you... Have you received clearance from Ib?
Who's Ib?
Unauthorized broadcast. Ib, Interstellar Broadcasting welcomes you to the galactic network of televising worlds. Your unauthorized program has triggered this automatic intervention system. Unfortunately, all our sentient representatives are presently occupied. Until such time as an agent is free and your clearance is secured, this system will act as your contact guide and interface to the vast and complex web of the truly awesome, all-powerful, and occasionally terrifying Interstellar Broadcasting Network. Here are just a view of the countless restrictive, arbitrary, and occasionally absurd regulations with which you will be burdened should you be accepted into the IB family of TV shows. 1. No program shall include life forms whose physical appearance can cause death or injury to any IB member species. 2. All olfactory broadcasts must comply with the that smells okay Act of 114077. 3. No host of a television program may be suddenly removed from that program while it is in progress. 4. No ventriculating the lavallators during a spongal eclipse. 5. No getting your clever technician to mess with the automatic system signal, because he'll never do it. Ib is all-powerful and... This program has triggered this automatic intervention system. Unfortunately, all our sentient...
Program? You don't suppose he means that these cameras have been on all along?
No, that's impossible.
Hey, aren't you two finished that Scrabble game yet?
Hey, Smiling Tom, no, we're not finished. But hey, guess what? Phyllis decided she wants to do a show from up here after all.
Great! Why?
It is because I'm gorgeous.
Oh, really?
There's no need to be ashamed of your feelings for me, Smiling Tom. If our show is to be successful, you are going to have to learn to come to terms with your attraction to me.
Sure, whatever you say. As long as we got our show back. Yippee!
Marvelous.
Zephyr.
What?
Zephyr. It's 53 points. I win.
But I am beautiful.
Ah.